ladies and gentlemen. I am here as your new champion of Gimme a Whole Yeah Wrestling Podcast. Let's talk about it. Oh, we're watching Dynamite as well. That's going to be fun. Let's hang out, guys. Thanks for joining.
This is Broken Matt Hardy. Thank you for watching the Gimme a Whole Yeah Wrestling Podcast.
Hello and a very warm welcome. That did a fade out. That automatically did it for me. That's much better. I love it. Thank you so much for joining me. Hope you're having an awesome day. Lovely to see you all. I'm the new bloody Gimme a Whole Yeah champion. Get in, baby. Winning at Survivor Games. I might read you a few messages and a bit of fun I had this weekend, rubbing it in to the fellow Gimme a Whole Yeah producers. Question mark. Thank you all so much for joining me. We got Sassy, we got Todd, we got Michael. Welcome, my dudes. Let's get fight on so I can actually watch this thing. And let's just run through the card, shall we? That'd be the first thing that we like to do on this stream. So let's go with some dance pop, baby, because it's a good day. Ooh, electro. I don't know. Let's go. Let's read the card. We have tonight. We will be hearing from MJF, the current AEW World Champion, for the first time since the Full Gear press conference. Let us know what his intentions are. See if Regal is still with him, or has he gone? Has he gone out of his contract? Has he gone back to WWE? Who knows, man? An exciting time in AEW with our new champion MJF, and tonight's show will set up the future for him. We also have Willow Nightingale versus Anna JAS. Interesting. We'll see what happens there. Bryan Danielson is going up against Dax Harwood, two of the best wrestlers in the world, going up against each other. Dax Harwood certainly could have made a claim earlier on in this year to have been the best wrestler in the world for the year, the wrestler of 2023. Let's see if this match has the potential to bring him back into that talk. John Moxley's been damn good. Then we have Death Triangle versus the Elite. This is the third of the best of 7 series. The Death Triangle have won 2 matches so far, both with the use of a hammer. So let's find out what happens tonight. And also, Jade Cargill is having a TBS Championship celebration. A TBS Champion celebration. See what happens there, man. See what happens. We will plan that out. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. Thank you. Welcome to the live stream of AEW Dynamite. Sassy, we're honored to have you with us. We absolutely are. We're honored every week. We do this every week. Just hang out, watch some wrestling. We don't show it live. We just watch it. And if you want to join in the chat, absolutely write your comments down here. Patrons and Super Chat are now open for donations. Donations are appreciated, but optional. Absolutely, man. It just helps us pay for the StreamYards. It helps us pay for little things that we're paying for on our end. If you do fancy sending a Super Chat or Patron, go right ahead, man. And check out our membership scheme. We've got loads of membership schemes, different stuff. Check it out. We have a new shop for the holiday season shopping. If we don't have it, then it does not exist. Cheesecake with Gimme a Whole Yeah logo on. Sassy, you know you can make one. If you don't have it in Disney, check out the link below. My holiday is coming thanks to my human teddy bear, baby. Let's go. Sassy with the Christmas shopping already. Todd, welcome, brother. How are you doing? Did anyone tell you the People's Champion results? I don't even know who it was. Because Dan was off. He's been really sick, man. He's had a really bad back. Hello, Gimme a Whole Yeah family. How are you all? Thank you so much for joining us, Michael. You won it back? Question mark. Oh yeah. You might not have got it from the Survivor Series stream where Don was going, "Oh, I think Dan's got it. And I'm sitting in the background going, "It's me, baby. It's me. It's my belt. It's going to be my belt over Christmas." Unless they decide out of nowhere, which is my prediction, that they're going to want to do a prediction stream for the NXT event because they want it off me, man. They want it off me because they know that I was, after Dom's humble win that we all saw on the Bray Wyatt video where he goes, "Yeah!" for ages and ages. I rubbed it in a little bit. I'll tell you some of them text messages later. It was fun. Sassy says, our new website will keep you updated on all your wrestling news. Thanks to Jack, our other moderator. Thank you, Sassy. Hey, Mox Buddy. Hey, Todd. Hey, Mox Buddy. How are you? Lots of saying hello. Say hello in chat, man, if you're here. It'd be cool to see you. Hi, Ant, the new champ. Yeah, baby. And like you're the manager for Dan Sassy, I'm recruiting cheerleaders. You want to be an Ant cheerleader? Go on, man. Jack's the first of Ant's cheerleaders. Mate, I'm having a whole faction. I ain't just having a manager. I'm getting a whole faction. Want to be an ant cheerleader? Woo, woo. Get your pom-poms out, baby. Hey, Todd, how are you? Says Michael. Hey, Mike. Regal signed 3 years contract, so he hiding. Oh, really? Right. Regal the snake back in the grass for sure. It's going to be great, man. It's going to be great. Hi, Sassy, Todd, Michael, and Norma. Welcome, brother. How are you doing? Thank you so much for joining us, as always. Hi, Norma. How are you doing? I'm looking forward to next week. It's the Game Awards, then Ring of Honor, and NXT TakeOver. Oh, of course, it's Ring of Honor. The live. How would you like to watch it live? Of course. And there we go. There's the pyro. Just starting. That's a weird message. I've never had that on Fight before. So here comes Jon Moxley. Okay. This wasn't announced. Cool, man. It is Ring of Honor, so we might do predictions for Ring of Honor yet. Actually, who knows? I'll be working. I'm working 25 days straight, running up to Christmas. Hi, Norma. How are you? Says Michael. Yes, finally early. Welcome, WWE Thomas fan. Nice to see you, brother. All good. Yeah, man. Just got the 360 emulator Xena. Cool. Great. Nice, man. I'm good. I'm great, and I got beat by the 12-year-old girl, Kaida. Won it again, man. But I get it back. Nice, man. Cool. Kaida rocks, man. I need to get Dan to sign your postcards, man, and then I'll send them off to you, brother. Downloaded WWE All-Stars for the Xbox 360. Nice. NXT is not a real brand. Well, that's kind of how I feel. What's the bigger brand, NXT or Ring of Honor? Nowadays, it used to be. It certainly did used to be, Thomas. The anti-knights are running wild. Anti-knight cheerleaders, GTFI, get in, brother. Wow, love it. Anti-knights, baby. Only cheerleader for Mox, says Sassy. Oh, come on, Sassy. Come on. She's just upset that her client lost the belt. You should have seen these messages on Sunday. I was being my truly annoying self, as annoying as I possibly could be. Jon Moxley, who's got a microphone. Cody owns the Young Bucks sign in the crowd. Hi, Norma. GCW also on the 3rd. Indeed, man. Okay, cool. I mean, I would say I'll check if I'm working the day after, but I know I am. Sassy, wish I can watch it. I can't afford Fight Plus, mate. Sorry, dude. Here we go. Moxley in the ring now. It's got something about Salvation Army Gym. Where are they tonight, guys? Does anyone know? Antimaniacs everywhere. Yeah, baby. Antimaniacs, Antonites. Yeah. Look at the screen, baby. I'd do anything for that. Sassy. How are you feeling, Sassy? We're all concerned about you. How are you feeling, love? Death Taxes and Jon Moxley, the 3 things that exist in life. Let's get our banner on, shall we? No one that can outwork him, out-hustle him. Lots of reference to old wrestlers right now. Anyone want to see Moxley and Jarrett? That'd be interesting. Just a ride, baby. Just a ride. Man, AEW crowds are really starting to shrink. Yes, they are. But man, the world's in economic disaster at the minute. We're all Flair City. Oh, right. It's Charlotte. Hi, Wrestling Junkie. Hi, Simon. How are you doing? Yo, just popping by before a live stream 2K22. How's you? Wrestling Junkie over on Twitch. A friend of mine, Simon, who is doing streams on 2K. Go check him out, man. And here he comes, Page. Adam Hangman Page is coming out. Nice. Oh, good. Great to see him back after the injury that he had. Wow. He's not yet been compared. The announcer saying He is cleared. He won't be out here if he's not cleared. You can't build up a feud and then not have it. Wow, interesting. Angry at Jon Moxley for causing him that concussion. Cowboy chip chance. Wow. Caught Mox off by surprise. Yeah, Thomas, I noticed that. Hangman is back. He certainly is, man. Here, that butterfly pants guy. I missed his pants. What were his pants like? Shirt's cool. Oh, he's not got butterfly pants. I'm sorry, what? What did he say? What did he say? Mate, I need to listen to this more. Page unloading on Moxley. I'm going to leave the stream because I'll be watching AEW tomorrow. Mate, I'm sorry if I've just spoiled it for you. Jogger trim jeans, but so glad to see him. Nice, man. Yeah, that's better. That's better. I can live with that. Wow. Heat between these two for what happened to Adam Page, sending him out of the wrestling ring for a while. Moxley being taken down by security. Security just speared him. Ooh, Hangman. Yeah, man. Cool start to the show. Imagine if the media scrum thing is working. We get Punk versus Hangman versus Moxley. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Evening family. Dex, welcome, brother. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. You can't always join us, but such a big part of the channel. Thanks, man. Hangman just turned heel. Do you reckon? Is that heel? I mean, I'm down with it. That didn't take long. No, it didn't. I wasn't expecting it. Heel Hangman. Yeah, man. He's pissed off about what happened. So, like, whether it's heel or whether it just makes sense, you know? I mean, he's had some impassioned promos. Wow. Cool. Hey, Dex. Hey, Dex. Oh, look at this. Everyone's saying hello to Dex straight away. Moxley's breaking free. He's breaking free. He falls off the ramp. He falls off the ramp. Is he all right? Yeah, he's fine. Oh, shoulder tackle. Building up this match, guys. What do you reckon? Winter's coming match. The lights are going red. The lights are going red. Kane! It's not Kane. It's not Kane. I'm great. Great to see everyone online. It is, man. It absolutely is, Dex, man. Thanks for joining us. Either Hangman is a heel or Moxley is turning into a crazy psycho heel. Who's just crazy. Good to see you. No, Hangman went through the FaceTime tunnel. Yeah, he did, yeah. He did. Here we go. End of the match. MJF getting the brass knucks from Lord William Regal. Here we go. Danielson versus FTR. A big return already happening, guys, on AEW. Crowd sound great tonight, man. Just cheering the banner. Here come FTR. Wow, what a crowd. Go on, guys. Here he comes. It's Dax Harwood. Oh, I can't wait for this. This is going to be one of them matches that could be insanely good. Insanely good. What the devil is going to main event? I assume Death Triangle. But I have a feeling there's something happening in this Jade Cargill section. I don't know what it is, but I have a feeling. It feels like a weird thing to advertise. A Jade Cargill Championship celebration. She's been the champion for a long time. If he did, he would be called Glenn Kane Jacobs. I can't imagine Kane in AEW. No, man. No. I think he'd get a lot of heat as well for a lot of his political views. Mox always was crazy. His CZW matches were insane, said Sassy. Yeah, man. Love Jon Moxley. This can be an epic match start. It certainly can. Sasha. Wouldn't that be a thing? Wouldn't that be big? Don't think it's going to happen, but it would be massive. And it feels like it's a bit of a blank. Check out my t-shirt, man. It feels like it's a bit of a blank spot for something massive to happen. By the way, Danielson comes out the heel ramp as well. So, One-Eyed Jack, man, in Florence since 2009. It's Marilyn. Hey up, Marilyn. Mate, went to Florence in about 5 or 6 years ago. Had a wonderful time. Found this cracking punk pub called One-Eyed Jack. Had a few beers in there. Great, man. Real dive. Loved it. Loved it. Thomas says, I've seen what they did in CCW, and I've seen CZW shows alone. They are crazy. I know it's supposed to be wrestling, but I feel like they're actually trying to kill themselves. They absolutely are. Maybe Sasha or Tegan Knox. Maybe, man. I don't know. I don't want to get my hopes up. I want a biscuit, though, before this match starts. I'm just messing stuff up. Mate, I got my coffee. I got my biscuits. Life is good, right? Danielson and Dax Harwood both feeling each other out in the ring, both looking at each other intently. I mean, I think we know Danielson's going to win, or do we? Is this going to be some sort of massive thing for him? Are they going to go into FTR versus Claudio and Danielson? Who wins? Let me know who you think, guys. Brian. I really like how Dax Harwood is sort of coming to his own this year. Both as a there we go, we've got the pull-up. Both as a tag team, but also as a singles wrestler, and sort of helping people identify the difference between Dax and Dash. Sorry, they've had so many names. Tegan Knox, MOT, yeah, on LOL, yeah, man. Tegan Knox to not. Who knows? Vote, please. There you go. There's your vote, my friend. This could be great. Claudio versus Bryan versus FTR for Ring of Honor tags. That's a Ring of Honor match, isn't it, man? That's a Ring of Honor match. That'd be epic. Although, is Atla trying to set Claudio up in the Samoa Joe versus AR Fox tonight? Cool. An open challenge Samoa Joe's having for the TNT Championship. Good. Time to get that title on TV. Massive kicks from Danielson onto Dax, pushing him back as he was trying to submit him. And Dax coming back with a stomp to his face. Yeah, the Willow Nightingale and Anna Jay thing seems a little weird. I don't know how much they've been feuding. Obviously, last week, Jade Cargill got rid of Kira Hogan from her faction. No longer one of the baddies. So could tonight's celebration be something about that? I don't know. But I think it's a weird one. We'll see. Yo, what's good? The Eternal Nightmare has arrived. Hey up, Eternal Nightmare. Lovely to see you. Hope you're having a wicked day. Such a positive name. That's me biscuit. Sorry, guys. There we go. Oh, man. 3 digestives. Get in. That's how many I picked out. That's how many I'm having. Massive punch there from Dax onto Bryan Danielson. Yeah, whatever his name is. Like, I saw this one guy at CZW Deathmatch. One of the guys had a syringe put to his cheek. Yeah, man. Yep. Hi, Nightmare. Hi, Hassan. Well, vote, please. Yeah, man, it's done, my friend. Bryan Danielson is winning. If I was to have a vote, let's have a vote. I'm going to vote Dax to win this. Both, says Mikhail. Oh, Mikhail can't decide. Going for the robe up here on Danielson. BR Back ding of steamed dumplings. Nice. Guys, we are moderator free. Please be careful in chat. There's all sorts of Hulkamaniacs lurking around. Do think if Jade cuts a promo and Sasha comes out at the end of her streak, it's the end of a streak. I'd be against that. Danielson with a massive dive now, sending Dax over the barricade. Coffee-soaked digestives. Get in, man. Dream match, Jade versus Charlotte versus Sasha. Ooh, for the TBS Championship. Yeah, man. Sassy has left us unattended. Lol. I know, right, guys? Everyone be careful. There are YouTubers lurking around. Everything's going to go to hell now. Sassy's gone. Oh, Danielson with a suplex into the crowd. Straight onto the floor. Fans having to get out of the way, man. Yeah, all on our best behavior, please. Is Charlotte Flair still under WWE contract? They're in a hometown. Oh, wow. Yeah, I believe so. I'm curious if Ant knows who I am for real. No, man. Tim? I think that was your original name. Back, you big babies, lol. Oh, we're all safe. Sassy is back. Sassy is back. No, I don't, man. Who are you, Eternal Nightmare? Well, it's all cool. Nice having you in the chat every week. Lol, Sassy, says Todd. Lol, indeed. Dax Harwood teasing Danielson to get back up. But Danielson selling the hurt back. Biscuits, man. Love biscuits. British. Whoa. But dang it, I was hoping to stump you out. No, man. Oh, I care about you guys. And yeah, Charlotte is still under WWE. Right, there we go. I can't see her leaving WWE. She's got a bloody good thing going there. So, you know. And her husband didn't enjoy being in AEW, did he? Massive chop there from Dax onto Danielson. And another. The last time we saw her was when she lost the championship, right? I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't really watch WWE, so I couldn't even tell you who she lost it to. Sassy says yeah. There we go. Sorry, man. I have no idea. Guys, it's Christmas coming up. Are you all excited for Christmas? Brad Din Stevens has joined us. Up with his Maya Yim profile. Check that out, man. The makeup was on point on that photo. Willow Nightingale marriage Brandon Stevens. I don't know who that is, but that's cool, man. That's cool. Good for her if she has. Lol, she's still salty about losing. Yeah, maybe. Everyone was happy until CM Punk, Paranoid, and Triple H meddled. Yeah, man. Yeah. Interesting. Danielson and Harwood here with multiple German suplexes, and there's the third. And look at the dive that Danielson does into it. It's beautiful, man. Random question, but what is your favorite Xbox 360 wrestling game? I've always been a 360 a PS guy. I did have a 360. I don't think I was playing wrestling games when I had the 360 though. Oh, I was more of the PS2 wrestling guy. So Here Comes the Pain and stuff like that. If you're interested in wrestling games, man, check out my interview with Scott J01. He does some cracking mods on old wrestling games. Howard here going for the pile driver, but instead Danielson rolling through here. Dax Harwood pushing Danielson back. Dax going for the punches, but missing. Oh, the sit down pile driver onto Danielson's injured net, man. Hey, Brandon says, Sassy, welcome to the channel, brother. Me and Bobby Lashley are not on good speaking terms at the moment. How come, man? And do you still game? Yeah, but I don't think you guys are like the games I play. Since I've gotten old, I play really boring games. Give me Farming Simulator. I'm happy for a few hours. Massive headbutt from Dax. I'm playing a lot of tower defense games at the minute. Roguelike tower defense games as well. So Isles of Arrows is really good. Rogue Tower was another one I really enjoyed. Yeah. Knee to the face of Danielson from Howard. He screwed me, guys. Seth freaking Rollins over and his title. Only for Austin Theory to get the win. Mate, Austin Theory. I'd rather not think about Theory, says Todd. Did you all enjoy Survivor Games? How was it, man? Let me know what your review. I know Dom's a gamer and Sam and Dan. Yeah, I just don't get much time for it, Michael. And like I said, the games I play are really boring, but I love it. There's a cracking game. It's not very good. I wouldn't recommend it, but the concept is amazing. And I was like, someone's developing that. That sounds freaking awesome. And it's basically a tower defense game, but set in a horror house, so like a Halloween house. And the idea is you've got to like scare the guests before they get through. So like kill the guests by like scaring them so much before they get to the end of the thing. I think it's a really cool song concept. Yeah, I love that. So I've bought it just to support them, and hopefully it'll get better and smoother. My favorite has to be WWE All Stars. Was that on 360? Agree, Todd's still nauseous about Theory. That's fair. Yeah, you won the belt back. So impressed, mate. I won the belt back at Survivor Series, a WWE show, kicked its ass. And Dax is able to reverse it with a crossbody. There's some points in here which don't seem as smooth as I thought there would be. There's been a couple of points where they've missed each other's punches by quite a while. The roll through earlier was a bit weird. That crossbody looked a little bit not as fluid as I'd expect from two guys of this talent. That's not to say it's not a great match. It's just it's not as fluid as I'd expect it to be. Understandable. Gaming takes a long time. Yeah, it does, man. And I'm working like 60 hours a week every week at the minute. Lol, Dom isn't the champ anymore. Don ain't not. Well, Dan, I took the belt off Dan. I'll read you some of the messages when we get into an ad break because it was funny, man. Yeah, it was. And PS3. Right. Cool, man. Cool. I don't think I really played All Stars. Like I say, man, I wasn't even watching wrestling when the 360 was out, really. I'd go back and watch the old Mick Foley match because, Mick Foley. Danielson trying to battle through these massive clotheslines. Are they chanting for Colt? I'm not sure, man. Let's talk about the fact that Bray versus LA didn't happen at War Games. I know, right? I don't know. Massive clotheslines from both of them. Feels like a big men's spot, and I don't know if it plays off for these two as well. You know what I mean? I don't know. What do you guys think? Hate to be negative on it. Oh, massive clothesline there, turning Danielson inside out. I mean, I suppose it's fine because we don't see it all the time from them. And that's what these two do, isn't it? They're constantly pushing the boundaries of what both of them can do and giving men interesting matches. Ultimately, you look at people and you look at the WWE way that they got into. Certainly, sort of Hulk Hogan, Bret Hart, John Cena, the five moves of doom thing. And wrestling sort of expanded beyond that, hasn't it? To the point where we love people like Danielson and Howard who give us different things and take risks. Sasha Banks is someone who really takes risks in the ring in terms of trying different things. That's why I think she'd be great in AEW. Massive right hand there from Dax Harwood onto Danielson, lifting him up for a powerbomb. Slingshot. And Danielson takes him over with a Hurricanrana, but gets in a pin and a kick out. Nice. And a massive kick to the side of the face of Dax. Yeah, this is not as polished as a match as you would assume. Yeah, man. I mean, these two are incredible wrestlers, If I can find an All-Stars video and put it in the Discord chat. I've seen All-Stars, man. I played the new All-Stars. I thought that was fine. I just don't. I've got 2K22 and I've played a couple of matches, but really, I've only played the manager mode. That's me, man. That's the type of thing I like. I like sim games. I like theme games. I've been playing 2 Point Campus. There's another game I've enjoyed playing. I might set up a gaming channel at one point, but it'll be just hang out and watch me play boring games that people aren't necessarily interested in. But Psycho Knee, no, instead he gets him up and another slingshot and a sit-down power Liger bomb. Look at that. Oh, kick out. Nice, man. Dax going into the sharpshooter. There it is. Yeah, Todd, this is an interesting match. Good match, but not what I was expecting. Yeah, man. I need Bray to fight and stop giving promos at this point. Interesting. Dude's going to apologize for getting even with the guy and slapped him in the face now. Yeah, really good point, man. Really good point. Because I don't really watch it. I know Dom's a massive fan. He does a lot of work with the Insiders podcast, which is a great podcast, man. They're really, really friendly guys. Good to listen to. I was watching him on Monday. And they're so into Bray and they're so trying to find stuff in Bray, which is cool. I mean, I love the passion. I love passion for wrestling as we get a pin in and out spot from these two. Are they going to go to break and carry on doing this? No. Danielson's going for the Yes, lock. The bell lock, that's the word. You know, and they really do sort of look into it. And I think it's great. I think that it's great that a character has created. Dax is tapped. Dax is tapped. Guys, let's end the poll right there. I was wrong. You was all right. Okay, I get it. I get it. I just thought if you're going to do... The reason for me saying Dax should win was because if you're going to do Dax and Danielson and Claudio, you want to give them the first sort of win to get it into a feud, you know? But there we go. I can see Claudio Mott's influence in Bryan's wrestling. He is much more physical. He is, man. Danielson's been great. Danielson's been great. Pointing at Dax Harwood, getting the crowd to give him the support. I don't want no more apologies. I want Bray to get Uncle Howdy or LA Knight. Yeah, that's fair enough, man. That's fair enough. I want to get 2 Point Campus. It looks fun and funny. Yeah, man, it's my type of game. I used to love games like Theme Hospital. 2 Point did a great game called 2 Point Hospital, which is basically Bullfrog's Theme Hospital remade. Dax Howard walking out. Oh, no, he's giving him the respect. And a cuddle. Oh, and Danielson taking a moment to go, yeah. Just getting the guy drinking. Nice. Dax lost. Well, yeah, man. But I am still the Give Me a Whole Year Wrestling podcast champion, baby. Oh, Ricky Starks. Ricky Starks. Dynamite Diamond Royal is going to have some different rules next week because MJF is champion. Ricky Starks is going to... What's his judgment call? He's going to win the Battle Royal. I'm coming after everything you have. Perfect story, man. Everything you have, I'm owed that. And Winter is coming. He's going to prove it. Nice. Love the story. Ricky Starks should win that belt off MJ. That ring off MJF. I wonder what the new rules are going to be. But that's great storytelling, man. Good job, TK. There we go. Found an All Stars video and put it on the Discord so you can check it out during commercial breaks. Thanks, Tom, man. Cheers, dude. I'll check it out at some point. I promise you. Never Danielson won the WWE Championship at WrestleMania Superdome in New Orleans '90. There we go, man. There we go. Danielson. Yeah, he's awesome. He's awesome. 90,000 people chanting yes at the same time. Absolutely, and that become like a cultural iconic thing, didn't it? Right, we are on break, so let's get rid of that and. Let me read you some of these in the form of a poem, eh? Shall we? Got my brightness back up so I can actually see. There we go. Let's see the chat. So obviously I won the championship. Knowing that I won the championship and knowing that the base predictions, we do these sort of after predictions, these sort of tiebreakers we call them. So it's after the main matches, and it basically determines who wins if we get a tiebreaker. And everyone assumed it'd be a tiebreaker because there was only 5 matches on the card. I did send in my predictions before the predictions video was done, and yeah, this was funny, man. This was funny. Let me see what I can read. I sent loads of really annoying videos as well. Here we go. Where are we? So on the day after Survivor Series, I sent a message to the group chat saying, "So, how did I do, gents?" Don replied, "I think Dan won." I replied, "I think you're wrong." And I spelled your YOUR intentionally just to wind Don up a little bit. And then I replied, "Acknowledge me," in all caps. No one did acknowledge me for a long time. I was hanging around, and then I thought, right, I'll wind him up a bit more. Sent him a little video. Sent him a little video of my face. Just to annoy them a little bit. Didn't annoy him. Jack said, surprised you wore clothes. It's true. Dom says, instead of congratulating me, he said, you sure? I said, I chose AJ, you and Dan chose Finn. Can't be more sure than that. The rest of mine and Dan's picks were the same. Dom said, well, shit. Congratulations would suffice, I said. I'm a humble champion. Jack said, I acknowledge my tribal chief. Dom said, God damn it. But I wasn't done there.
Number one. Anthony's number one. Survivor Series champion. Yeah.
I'm so annoying. We'll get back to that in part 2 of the next big ad break, guys. As Adam Hangman Page is attacking Moxley in the back, just sending him into that guardrail. Really building up this match, guys. Really building up that he's back from injury. From the question of, is he cleared to wrestle, to absolutely brawling backstage between these two. Great stuff. Great stuff. I will go through the rest of that. I loved it. I love winding him up. I mean, I'm pretty sure we all knew you were going to win that belt. Really? I mean, I lost it at Full Gear because of my acclaimed pick. I didn't lose it. I tied with Dan, and then he won on the tiebreakers. Damn it. Hello, said ZJI. Hello, mate. How are you doing? Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much for joining us, brothers. Here we go again, says Norma. Indeed. Is Mox still the champ? No. No, he is not. MJF is the champion, and we are seeing some exciting stuff tonight with MJF speaking about how Regal helped him win that championship, mate. Here we go. Jericho Appreciation Society and Blackpool Combat Club. Are you kidding me? We've had so many ends to this feud. Oh, Claudio's been told he has to join Jericho Appreciation Society if he loses his match. Oh, Renee. Telling him to shut up while she finishes the interview. Great. Claudio's going to win the big one. Jake Hager likes his hat. Oh, he's got another hat. Giving Claudio the hat. Is Claudio joining JAS? Weird. Jeff, hey up, man. Nice to see you, brother. Being busy tonight, but wanted to drop in to say hi. Thank you so much for dropping in, Jeff. The BCC is falling apart. You can say that again. Daniel Garcia with a really good point here, saying that BCC is falling apart and he made the right choice. Cracking. The only reason you're not dead to me, that Yuta saying to Garcia, is because I want that belt. Yuta and Garcia at Final Battle. Makes sense. Makes sense. Renee, man, what an interviewer. So relaxed. Really enjoy her. Certainly do enjoy her. Yeah, nice to see you, Jeff. We missed you all night, man. I've been thinking, where the hell is Jeff? But nice to see you, man. Interesting show so far, dude. Paige coming back. Here he comes. It's AR Fox, mate. He was really good. Oh, he's won against the Pentacle on AEW Dark. We really enjoyed him in that match where he teamed with the Top Flight. It was good. I have a theory. WWE's YouTube channel have been posting a lot of Shield videos lately and not blaring what Ambrose says. And they are showing his matches, and he just lost the champ, and Triple H is here now. Oh, interesting. I don't think it will, man. Mox had a lot of issues in WWE that he's talked about in his book. And he's just signed a 5-year deal to AEW. So I can't see it, man. But interesting theory. I think Triple H is just less like, let's not censor like the past. Let's celebrate the past, and that's okay. You know, it's cool that Moxley made his name in WWE to an extent. You know, he was on Impact before WWE. He was on CZW before WWE. You know, but he really made his name in WWE. Be interesting to see how Blackpool ends up after Regal's actions helping MJF win. Yeah, man, it feels like, to me, it feels like they're just dragging it out a little bit longer to Final Battle, and then it'll be done. Samoa Joe in the ring now against AR Fox, which wasn't actually on the build. This was a match that was announced this evening, so I'm going to have to write a banner out. It's going to be a... Is it? I don't think it'll be a squash, actually. Samoa Joe versus AR Fox. Cool. There we go. And let's add a poll for you guys. Yeah, first official solo date here. There we go, guys. Get your votes in. Let's see who you think is going to win, Samoa Joe or AR Fox. It'll be interesting to see how Blackpool ends after Regal's actions. It certainly will. Moxley and Renee were announced as special guests for the Cincinnati Bengals game this weekend. Nice, man. Nice. So are they becoming like massive celebrities within Cincinnati as well? Sort of local heroes? I'd assume so. That's cracking, man. That's cracking. It's good because it gets people, you know, more interested in wrestling from the Cincinnati area, and we love our Cincinnati boys here. Todd says, "Hey Jeff," and Danielson defending Regal against Mox. Indeed, man. Indeed, yeah. We've not seen a sort of comeuppance of that yet, but it felt like a bit of a weird segment. Love that Enziguri there from AR Fox onto Samoa Joe, sending him out of the ring. Going for the run here, using his momentum to go against Samoa Joe. Going for the dive, but AR Fox rolling through and Samoa Joe just walking away, saying, "What a plonker." Nice. Big boot sending Joe back into the ring. Nice. This feud is annoying. Which one? Which one? Oh, the Jericho Appreciation site in BCC. Yeah, man. Yeah, they should have moved on a long time ago, but sent on there from Samoa Joe. Guys, House of Black returned last week. Can do more interesting things. Hi, Jeff. Dante Fox. Haven't seen him since Lucha Underground. There we go, man. There we go. Did I say Dante? I meant Dante Martin. Hey, Jeff. How are you? Can the Blackpool Combat players please win their belts and end this feud? Yeah. Yeah. She's been too relaxed since her husband is such a hothead. She has to be relaxed since her husband is such a hothead. Yeah, John. Yeah, man. Yeah, but I love the way that she becomes a character. I think she was one of the best interviewers in WWE since Mean Gene, man. She was constantly like engaging to watch, and even when they were like being really sort of down the line with her and making her do these sort of boring question interviews, she was able to mix it up and bring in some character. Because she was a sports journalist before, I think, and they let her have that freedom, a little bit of freedom. Right, Sassy. Reed Mox said he is very happy in AEW. I don't blame him, man. That's cool. I wonder if Triple H would try to pick up CM Punk. I think so. I don't see why not. It depends on the length of his contract, said J.I. I think CM Punk in any wrestling company is big right now. I don't want to see him in AEW because I think it's bad for the overall product. I'm back. Vote for me. Hassan. Everyone vote for Hassan. WWE is partly doing this because they offered Mox and Renee more money and they did not return. Yeah, man. I mean, but why would they if they're happy? You know, sometimes it's not all just about money. It's about happiness. I mean, I'm sure AEW offers enough money. Check out my brews, man. I'm going to have more by the end of these 25 days. Renee has a side gig as an interviewer for the Bengals, talks to players and coaches. Nice, man. Nice. I knew that she was a sports broadcast interviewer before she was into wrestling. Crowd are a bit dead for this. As Samoa Joe is owning AR Fox. I know you guys are on break, so not a lot's happening. As Samoa Joe just slowly takes AR Fox around the ring, beats into the back. Oh, choppity chop. Nice to see an open challenge back again with the TNT belt. Shower time, said J.I. Enjoy your shower, brother. Enjoy your shower. Take us in with you. Don't like get your electronics like, and if you're watching on TV, like that'd be weird. Mott said he likes AEW. He likes AEW because all I have to do is wrestle. Interesting comment. Yeah, man. Yeah, no, yeah. But then at the same time, he's sort of a locker room leader now as well, isn't he? He's sort of become this really valuable member of the roster, especially with everything that's happened recently between CM Punk and sort of carrying the positivity of the company, I suppose. Actually, Mox in real life is the calm one, and Renee is the hothead. Really? There we go with a sidewalk slam from Samoa Joe. Going for the pin. And AR Fox with a slow kick out, battling through the big body of Samoa Joe. Is AR Fox bleeding from the mouth? Yes, he is. That looks like blood to me. Oh, man, what's he done? Renee Paquette is speaking to Saraya on Friday. Why didn't we see her on last week's show? Why are we not seeing her on this week's show? I guess she might have dates, man, but it all feels like it's slowed down a little bit since All Out. I wanted a sort of real fresh start. Maybe this is the right thing to do. DDT there from Fox onto Samoa Joe. The crowd don't believe it, though, you know. Thrust kick and a back heel kick. Going for it, missing it. Oh, he gets a small cutter. A small cutter on the knees. AR Fox going up to the top rope. What's he going to do? 450 splash onto Samoa Joe. Going for the pin. And a kick out from Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe's selling it as well, man. Good. AR Fox is a star. Yeah, man. Oh, check out Sassy's blood emoji. Guys, you can get your own emojis by becoming a member of the channel. We really need to get that membership screen done for you as well, Sassy. I am so sorry. We have been so busy. I'll love it again. Samoa Joe just walking away as he goes for that senton. Samoa Joe using that a lot recently. There's been some great moments where he's done that. Oh, going for the shoulder barge and just sending AR Fox flying into the ropes. Yeah, man, great talent, AR Fox. And the thing is, muscle buster, boom. That's the win. Who is Joe going against next weekend? I don't know, man. I guess we'll see. You know, I'm 2 for 2. Nice, Todd. Nice. You beat me tonight. It keeps holding your message where you say please like and subscribe, so I never see it, Sassy. It's really annoying. Sorry. The only held messages are from our awesome moderator who's just saying support the channel. I don't know why it does that, especially with you being a mod. Right. It said it was demanding a microphone, but no, he's got his championship, and now he gets the microphone. Someone's foreshadowing stuff, aren't you, Taz? 2 for 2. Well done, Todd. Ladies and gentlemen, says Samoa Joe. A new and glorious era, says Samoa Joe. He's the one true king of television, of course. Self-proclaimed Team TV. Wardlow backstage in a turtleneck. Wardlow says he's coming for what's his. Because it's not Joe's world, it's Wardlow's world. And Joe looking a little concerned at that. A little concerned. And they've gone to a split screen where Wardlow's just frozen. Wardlow chants from the crowd. Oh, go on, Joe. Play it, man. Nice. So I'd assume Wardlow, probably. Moxie's new role is the producer. Produced the Saraya and Britt match. I didn't know that he was in producing role. That's great. He'd be a great producer. He can really bring out some of the grit in some of them, which AEW needs to sort of continue identifying itself. What's going on here? Who's betting? He's been bullied. He's been beaten up. It only makes him tougher. Well, every single one of you Feel the pain, the hurt, the happiness. Powerhouse Hobbs is taking what belongs to him. Nice video vignettes, man. Backstage video vignettes. Cool. We haven't seen them in AEW for ages. And they've been really successful in the past. Hook with a win against Lee Moriarty. Oh, man, they're doing the Taz breakdowns again of Hook. This is great. I love this. Wardlow, Joe is always better as a heel. Agreed, Michael. Al Fox has a ton of potential. Crowd loves that dude. I tell you what's good about him, man. His selling is incredible. His selling is really good. Love this, man. I love these breakdowns from Taz. We had these ages ago. Lee Moriarty scoring the win. Was that Hobbs? It was Hobbs, man, at the end of the video. Was it Moriarty in the middle of the video? I think it might have been. Love Fox being all elite. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Oh, check out the video shots, the screenshots I got of the slide. Up next, MJF is speaking. Yeah, man. Are you staying with us, Jeff? I didn't know if you was hanging around or popping in or popping out. That's cool if you are, man. Oh, guys, if you like the video, it really helps me out, man. Hook, says Michael. Yes, Joe is a great heel. He certainly is. Hook with a hook and fire emojis, which turn up like that on my other screen. Yes, Joe is a great heel. He certainly is, man. He's a hell of a talker. Should we get back on to poetry time with Ant running his mouth on after winning the Gimme a Whole Yeah belt this weekend? I wrote, looks like we have our Xmas champion. Nude photos under the Christmas tree coming. I don't know if you saw that. Dom took a load of nude photos with the belt and posted them all over Twitter. If that's your bag, baby, it's there. Jack said, Santa put you over. Dom said, what about the Austin Theory win? Making claim to the belt, because he did. I said, we all predicted Seth to win. Take a knee, Dom. Acknowledge me. And then I said, sorry, Dom. I did mess up. You did choose Austin Theory. Cry face emoji. Dan says, does this mean I win via no contest? I said, well, if we all scored the same, we'd have to go to tiebreakers. If you lost, tiebreaker would be between me and Dom. Jack said, tribal combat. I said, I don't believe we need to go to tiebreakers, though. As Dom picked the Brawling Brutes to win. Meaning your current Give Me a Whole Yeah champion. And then sent him a really annoying win video. Which we posted on Twitter. Hi, Dom. Thanks, Tom. And then Jack sent a message saying wanker. I put Dom's score 3, Dan's score 3, Ant's score 4. I believe that's what that's called. A decisive victory. I wrote down all the scores. I chose AJ Styles to win, so ended up winning. Yeah, man. And then sent more videos. Me singing along to Gold by Spandau Ballet, of course, and Silver Machine. Yeah, and then a load of other random stuff talking about my cheerleaders. And I never got a congratulations. Oh, a funny one. Dan says you should aspire to be the James Ellsworth, 12 AJ Styles, and take him down. I said, just like my pick of AJ Styles took you down. Boom! Mic drop. Let's go, mate. I kick the backsides. Hey up, it's Dan's in chat. The technique by Taz segments was so good, but they only did them to build his feud with Darby in the formation of Team Taz. Yeah, man, I miss it, and it's great to see him using it on with his son. Regal is coming out. We've got a Regal. We've got a Wild Regal. A Wild Regal appears. There we go. Isn't that a reference to Pokemon or something? So Dan, welcome, Dan. Everyone go support Pro Wrestling Eve, but I also like this video, man. It really helps us out, man.
So Dan, welcome, Dan.
Hey, Sassy, says Eve. Dan the Wizard, says Sassy. Charlotte also is a great heel. I hate it when she tries to go the babyface route. I prefer her as a heel. She's such a good wrestler, though. Just great all the time. I just had my worst daydream right there. Seth Rollins is all elite. Mate, I love that. I'd love that. Whoa, that'd be cool. It won't happen, I don't think. He's quite happy, he seems. I have another 15 minutes. So that's all good, man. Watch this segment with us. This is important, man. Regal, you're new. AEW World Champion. And gets a massive pop introducing MJF. First time he's been in the arena since Full Gear press conference. Here he is. And he's got the belt around his waist. Looks annoyed, though. A new MJF here. No longer face, man. No longer any face here. No, man, I don't believe she ever wants to go babyface. More just written for her to freshen things up from time to time. Yeah, man. Yeah. Great tune, Aunt May. Which one? Gold? Queen? There's lots of good tunes on that, man. I also did Silver Machine just to annoy him. Charlotte is needed on SmackDown. Rousey is awful. Yeah, man. Yeah, not been the best recently. Word 789, welcome to the stream, man. How are you doing? Samoa Joe is the strongest. Man, it was a good match. It was a good match. I enjoyed it. All of you had 80% of you had Samoa Joe to win. Jeff saying you people aren't very bright. There's something in the ring, guys. When the best wrestler in the world is on the microphone, you keep your hillbilly mouths shut, says MJF. Ronda struggles on the mic. She just seems uninterested at the minute. It's weird. But I think it's creative doing her not solid as well. William Regal. Hey, Dan and Word. How are you guys? You're watching on Fight Right, and I certainly am, Dan. Hey, Dan from Eve. Oh, is Dan going to join us? Dan, you're more than welcome to join us. Want to show you're still a heel? Throw your gum at a little girl. Perfect. Yeah, man. Has he come out and threw his gum at a little girl? Got in her hair? Man. The email that Regal messaged. It says, Maxwell, I watched Honor the Firm attached you. You become weak. Oh. I see the potential in you to become the greatest villain of our time. Wow, MJF wearing floods. What are floods? I don't know. This time, instead of grabbing the dynamite ring, you must take the brass one. Interesting. They've got new rules for this Dynamite Diamond Ring match next week. MJF putting over Regal, saying he's a genius. Oh, pants are too short. Oh, right. Okay, floods. Yeah. Yeah. What do we call that here? Half mast. Half mast. He wanted to leave him with an emotional scar so that he'd never forget the day he was outsmarted by MJF. However, he also just like they've moved MJF. Like Mox has already moved on. Pants too short. Thanks, Sassy. Thank you, Sassy. MJF says he respects the firm. Weak CM Punk chant from the crowd. I wonder what's under there. What do you guys think is under the tablecloth? It doesn't seem like the time to chase anyone down. That takes effort. Effort is for paws like all of you. Mid booze. He's above the belt. Is it a new belt? They're not going to give him a Burberry belt, are they? A new belt, says Michael. There we go. MJF is made a promise he's going to make change around here. Out with the old, in with the new. I love the AEW belt, though. It's beautiful. Just because he's in Indiana, that's not the only reason he wants to gag in his mouth. Creating his own. It is quite big for MJF, I'd say. But it's a great belt, man. Don't mess it up. Oh, he's going to have a horrible spinning belt or something, isn't he? He's going to have a horrible spinning belt. He's going to have a Burberry spinning belt. Garbage. Throwing it off the apron. Disrespecting the belt already. Boos from the crowd. Here we go. Oh, please be a spinning belt. Please be a spinning belt. Oh, okay. Okay, that's fine. It's just a Burberry belt. It's just a Burberry leather. Okay, that's fine. I don't know what the crowd is saying. The new and improved championship. The big Burberry belt, the Triple B, new gimmick. I mean, it's the same belt. It's just with a different strap. It's fine. Gaudy. Ugly like the other belt. Mate, I like the belt. I like the belt. It feels like an actual championship. But I enjoy hearing your opinion, Sassy. You know that. People booing the BBB. Big Burberry belt. No one deserves to be recognized as world champion except for MJF. This is a weird promo, guys. We've been waiting for this. Fake top guys like Eddie Kingston. Cool. Have you seen Eddie Kingston and MJF? As long as the strap isn't red or blue, I don't care. Yeah, man. I think it's fine. I want Firefly Funhouse. cheer at me all you want. He'll never be world champion. Putting over Kingston there. Fake tough guys like Ricky Starks, saying MJF. A fake star, says MJF. Never liked changing the belt for an individual wrestler. Danielson's belt in WWF was amazing. That Eco belt. Love that. Yeah, no, I'm not a massive fan of changing the belt for an individual. And fake wrestlers like Bryan Danielson. In comparison to MJF, Danielson couldn't wrestle his way out of a paper bag. Some people just can't be helped, he's saying to Regal. Oh my, guys, this isn't working for me. I'm sorry. Speaking of people that can't be helped, here's a message to everyone. This isn't working for me, guys. I'll talk about why I think that is, but yeah. Eddie Kingston needs to go against him after that. He's going to be world champion for a very long time. All the way until the bidding war of 24. Where he'll use Triple B as a bargaining chip to get the biggest money contracts in the history of his business. He's not giving me anything. Yeah, man. I'll tell you why I think it is. It sounds like Triple H. Yeah, it does kind of, yeah. I think it's not the best MJF profile. I think I know why. Dig at Tony. Oh, with the biggest... Talking about his boy Jolly on set neck. The game trips. Mentioning Triple H. You know what I think WWE need to do? I think Triple H needs to say we're not interested in MJF. I think they need to put a stop to this storyline. That's a way you can damage the company, because this is a massive story. I think the best thing is to say we're not interested in a small wrestler like you being in our company, because we don't want to. Because he's not going to it, I don't think, anywhere, which is fine. But I think if you want to do damage to AEW, they've clearly got this story built up for 2024. Yeah, he mentioned Triple H. He said Trips. You guys are over the moon when you become your world champion. Yep. Call me Mystic Match, because your happiness will turn to resentment, because you people are fickle. I mean, he's only wrestled 2 matches. I think I know what's wrong with this segment. Prediction: if he continues to promo like this, he will not be champ for long. I don't think it's the promo's fault, is what I'd say. The crowd have been hot all night. Someone takes Triple B off of him. Are you saying he's not going to wrestle very much because he's a special attraction? It's fair enough, man. If you want to see me defend the title, you'll have to buy a pay-per-view in hopes to see someone dethrone him. That's not true, because it's happening at Winter's Coming. He's going to have a title run. JBL, Jeff Jarrett, and Hulk Hogan's title run seem shot. Oh, Bruno Sammartino is going to be rolling in his grave. Whoa. You're now in the era of MJF. And his reign of terror has just begun with a really lackluster promo. Yeah. I'll hit live after I've dinged. I don't want to ding it. It could be me. It could be me behind. I've tried it on multiple devices and reset it over and over. I might be behind me. I just don't want to miss out, so I just wait until the end of the segment, man. I'll let you know. Shut the F up chants from the crowd. The real devil will bring him down. Well, I've reset it twice. This is too long of a promo. He's had longer. And they've been more enjoyable. See? The crowd are getting behind him again. This is the issue. From the bottom of my heart. And he turns on Regal. He hits Regal from behind. MJF thanking Regal, being the real villain, attacking Regal from behind, leaving him laid out in the middle of the ring. It's funny, he says. It's funny. You say I have much to learn, but you're the one that made a deal with the devil. Wow. Regal repeating the email that he sent. Yours sincerely, the new world champion, MJF. Regal going out through the crowd, pushing fans out the way. Here comes Danielson into the ring to check on Regal. Medical staff going. Was it brass knuckles? I didn't know if it was established it was brass knuckles. We didn't really see it. Oh, there is knuckles. Oh, what a shame! Like they had such a great shot of the knuckles before. The knuckles are in the ring as they're bringing out a stretcher here for Regal. I don't know if this injury angle's working as well as they thought it would. They've got paying a lot of attention to this. Heel turn on a heel turn. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Breaking the game in many respects and in a good way, you know? Sorry, guys, I'm a bit cold. It's so hot. It's so cold right now, and I can't afford my heating. So I'm like, I've got an oil-based radiator that I've now got in between my legs to try and keep me warm. Blood capsule in Regal's mouth. A profound impact on this business. Well, Regal's on vacation. There's been a lot of rumors of him. Oh my word! Whoever's putting that neck brace on, like, thank God it's not an injured neck. His quality of life going forward. You legit could have done the last 3 minutes of that promo and been more effective. You could. But here's the issue. All right, let's talk about it while we're just watching Regal being slowly dragged off. Blood in the ring. Here's the issue. I think that promo had. The crowd want to cheer MJF. They want to celebrate MJF. And that was a full heel promo. And while we loved it before, we don't necessarily just want that. I think there was something more dynamic that was... Why have they put the neck brace over his mouth? Oh, it's doing it again. I mean, are we supposed to believe they're real medics if they're putting a bloody thing over his mouth? Yeah. So this is the issue. I think, Dex. The crowd. It was the crowd. It wasn't that it was a bad MJF promo. It was a fine MJF promo. It had everything that we expected 10 weeks ago out of an MJF promo. The thing is, what they've been doing with him was so much more interesting, and the crowd were behind that, and now he's going against the crowd and has to turn him back into a heel. And you don't turn yourself into a heel with clever remarks, you know. You do it by I'll hit live again, so I might be at the same point as you now. I've sent you a link, man, if you want to join me. So I genuinely think that could have been done. I think it was the crowd's reaction. The crowd aren't reacting to it because they want to cheer MJF. That's basically my point. And I think he'll get it back. But that's the thing with the heel. You know, it's a bit like Chris Jericho. When he talked about the Judas effect being his finishing move, he was like, I'm a heel. What move can people not cheer when I do? And so he chose that back elbow because it's an unimpressive move that ends up stealing a victory. And that was the point. So the crowd doesn't cheer to see that move. It's the ultimate heel, really, to have a move that's so lackluster in terms of everything else that they do, and to still win with that move because it's sold as devastating. So, yeah, in my opinion, it was a fine MJF promo. The last 3 minutes were the best. The problem is us. We want more. and they're not giving us more. They're going back to that old style MJF, and that's going to take a couple of weeks to get back into, man. A couple of weeks to get back into. Let me know what you guys think. Really interested to hear your thoughts on that. Yeah, interesting. Like sports, I don't know. Yeah, let me know what you think. I hope Sasha comes out. Mate, it could happen. Still got this Jade Cargill celebration, which could be ending the show. So, and I thought it was really weird that was on the card. Why is she celebrating a title that she's had like for ages? I mean, something could be happening. It could be the main event of could be the last thing. I don't get what the celebration's about. She won a belt back off Nyla Rose. Wouldn't you have done that last week instead of the Bow Wow segment? Maybe Bow Wow's coming out. Maybe they'll set up a match between them two, and that's a big deal as well, I think. Yeah, he did use the brass knucks. I think the other thing is when you... I mean, Regal could be written off TV here to go to WWE. It seems to definitely want him back. I don't know how happy he is in AEW, and I know that he's got a lot of support in WWE for the great work he's done in the past 20 years. Like, he's done a lot of work backstage, and they want him. Absolutely. And they'll pay whatever they can get. In terms of what his contract is, I don't know. He's been there about a year, so if it was a year contract, this would be a good way to write him out. Regal's felt like a bigger deal in AEW, for sure. And I'm sure if he is going to WWE, he's negotiated a good deal. And that's the right way to take him out, you know? And I think he'll be happy for that as well. You know, put the guy over, walk away, done. Show must go on indeed. Bam, 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 bam. Revolution is televised. A new sting at the start of that. We're getting Ricky Starks, who's got like a new VT package as well. Oh no, man, get the light on him sooner. Light needs to go on sooner, or he needs to be a little bit later. Probably the lighting guy or follow spot operator, I think it was, who wasn't on. I'd assume they have DMX follow spot, so I assume the lighting designers controlling that. A special brace to immobilize both neck and jaw. Yeah, right. So he can't do any talking. Yeah. Is it really, Sassy? Yeah, Dan, from me, we love to hear your point of views. Yeah, Dan, get on here. Amir Davari and Ricky Starks coming up, guys. Nice. I mean, advertise the match. Stokely Hathaway coming out and saying, whoa, whoa, whoa. Matt Hardy coming out. Stokely saying to Matt Hardy to get to the back. This is... So they own Matt Hardy now? I quite like the gimmick of him trying to still be a face while in his forced heel group. Ethan Page saying he's going to be the one that wins the ring next week. Davari using that as a distraction to get the first punch on. Would it make more sense? Davari is not in the firm, is he? Oh, massive spear to Davari. Wouldn't it have made more sense to have someone in the firm in this match? Here we go, Rochambeau. Squash match. There we go. The win. Nice. Ricky starts with the squash match. And let's end the poll there. We have 100% poll, guy. 100% of you all thought Ricky Starks would win. Yeah. So we've got MJF's next feud outlined. Yes, he did mention that in the promo as well, which is interesting. So we can sort of see an outline. Starks, yes. Kingston, yes. Danielson, yes. But I don't care to know his title run is locked in until 2024. He's going to beat all those people. I don't think he is. I don't know if he is definitely going to hold it till 2024. I don't think that's guaranteed. That's him saying this is what's going to happen. Jimmy Hater, why are you in a promo? Let's have you in a match, man. Oh, the Pittsburgh Steelers like beat Indianapolis in a big win, and they don't put Britt Baker out there to get some heel hit. What? Why don't you have a sit down with me? Jimmy Hater says. And you can sit your ass at home. Oh man! And then she's saying Dr. Britt Baker DMD at the end, and like it's Britt signing out, not the champion. Okay, we can build that into a story. The Triple H tactics, it depends on the money at the box. Yes, it does. Yeah, first of all, I don't think we should be using Jamie here in a backstage segment. We've had a one women's match on the show, no real sort of other support for the women. They've got this Willow Nightingale versus Anna Jay, which I feel like the crowd are going to be a little bit weird about. I don't think they're going to be excited for this. I think they're going to be dead for this. Yeah, I don't know. See what happens. And guys, I think we are getting this Jade Cargill segment at the end, man. Because they're not going to do a championship celebration after the women's match, are they? Here comes Willow. She seems happy. Yeah. Oh, what a smile. Beautiful smile. Regal's on vacation. He is committed to AEW. Good, man. When WWE should never let him go. Never have let him go. Oh, check out the tune. Yeah, man. Woo! Ba-dow. Sassy, Wet, Psychic, and AR. So it was an actual jaw support, right? Interesting. I love Britt's outfit. That's my team. Yes, that's true, Anne. You do know football. I don't. Britt Baker just told me something, and I relayed it over screen. Willow smiling in the ring. She's infectious, man. She's infectious. She is as infectious as COVID. It's a bit of a weird, weird compliment there. Jay rolling under Willow. Oh, the crowd are chanting for Willow. Good. Interesting. She don't want Renee to interview her. Yeah, man. I mean, it sets up that sort of feud between, because Shivani is such a major part of Baker's character and character development. I think it makes sense to sort of have them in the sort of feud as well, in this sort of. And then you establish Shivani as the new interviewer as well backstage properly. So I think it all makes sense. Yeah, but at the same time, I don't want Jamie Hayter in backstage interviews all the time. You know, she's an incredible wrestler. I love Willow. Yeah, man. She's impressed me every time I've seen her. So crossbody onto Anna Jay, a low one with a big smile. She's infectious, man. Willow reminds me of Bayley when she was NXT. Yeah, similar, man. Similar. Bayley was great in NXT. She a vote, please. Yes, Hassan. Sorry, mate. I will certainly get that on for you. Let's have a vote. Start a poll. How have you done tonight, Hassan? Have you got many right? Who wins? Willow. Who wins, guys? I miss Adam Cole, baby. Yeah, man. A Willow poll. Yeah, absolutely, Hassan. It goes in picture. I mean, I don't feel like you guys who are watching in the US have got to see much of the match, though, you know. Knee onto the back of Willow's head. Yeah, they did the injury angle to Regal, but it didn't really pay off in the ring, in my opinion. It'll make for good highlights, though, won't it? It's a good point in terms of it's a good way to go in terms of calling Regal the idiot for supporting the devil. You know, never sign a contract with the devil, and he is the ultimate villain. That's great stuff. Not going good for Bebe. Still has concussion issues, man. Not good. I was at a wedding this weekend. My cousin got married. We had a bleeding great time. Me and Becky went down. A long day for us both. She drove down from London on the Friday, came up and left on the Sunday, but we had a wedding in between. It was a really nice wedding, though. Really nice to see all my family. Man, I miss my family, man. I'm working so much at the minute. And, you know, I feel like I'm working a lot of overtime. This is the truth. This is the harsh reality, right? I'm working a lot of overtime to have a standard of living, which is okay, but not for the work I'm doing. I feel like I'm doing it at the minute just to sustain myself because the price of everything has gone up so much. My mortgage in the last year went up by about £180. I sorted it out today. But I was like, I need a new mortgage. I need to change my contract, man. £180 in a year. My wage hasn't gone up at all. £180 a month, that is, by the way, not a year. 2,500 a year. Heating's becoming more expensive. Like, man, we need to get through this recession. Let me tell you. Whew. The Regal storyline will be about redemption and forgiveness. Yeah, absolutely, man. Yeah, that'd be great. And Danielson stood by his side all the time. They might cut the Jade thing only because of time. No, I don't think they will. Mate. I think that's your main segment at the end of the night. And I think something big is happening. The problem is, this is the problem. To put that segment on at the end, everyone's expecting Sasha Banks to come out. If Sasha Banks doesn't come out, is it going to be disappointing to wrestling fans? That's the issue. Same here in USA. Yeah, man. It's hard at the minute, man. Elbow strikes to Anna Jay and between Anna Jay and Willow here. Jade is one of the chosen. Yes, man. She certainly is. Why are we having a championship celebration on a Dynamite for someone who's been champion for 2 years, nearly? Or a year? I don't know. A long time. Is it 2 years now? It feels like 2 years. Willow with a high boot. It's definitely an angle of some sort, but putting it on the main event, I think people will expect Mercedes. Spine buster there from Willow Nightingale. Okay, so we still have the Death Triangle match and then Hammer Time. Yeah, man, I'm looking forward to that. No, it's not going to be cut, Michael. They've been advertising it all night. It's up next. Why are you putting it on now with the women's? Like, spread them out, man. Let's have more women's representation on AEW bloody Dynamite. Not just, we've got 15 minutes here. We'll put all the women's segments on together. Piss off, man. Oh. Anna Jay. No, she didn't get the win. That's a really good move, man. Sitting back onto her. The TNT and TBS title should only main event if the banger matches, not just segments, the mid-card titles. Great point, Dex. Great point, man. Great point. It's not main eventing, but it's in this sort of... Oh, Anna Jay on the back with a sleeper, but Willow just sits back Sits onto Anna Jay. Nice. Goes for the Doctor Bomb. Tay Mello on the outside, distracting Willow. Anna Jay's behind her, though. Here she goes. Willow fighting out. I think the crowd are getting behind it. Going for the gut wrench, but no. Anna rolls through. And a kick out from Willow. Go on, lass. Go on, lass. Correct, Dex. Yeah, man. Oh, big lariat from Willow. Putting down Anna Jay. She picks her back up. What's she going to do? She's going for the gut wrench. Really selling the gut wrench. The Doctor Bomb. 1, 2, 3. Nice, nice, nice. I like the story of the match in terms of the gut wrench being the thing that they're going for. Worked really hard in that match, man. Good for them. Good show. And I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. And she's celebrating onside. Jade has to lose the belt soon. The belt is so stale. Yeah, I don't think it's going to happen for a while, but I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. The thing is, she's over. She's so over. I think you can do a championship match at some point. Champion versus champion. That'd be great. I think you can do Britt Baker versus Jade Cargill. Hikaru Shida versus Jade Cargill. There's still a bit to go. Ruby Soho's back. Okay. Taymella not happy. Taymella did the one that injured Ruby Soho in that mixed match challenge where she broke her nose. Where is she? She's behind her. Oh, she doesn't look happy. Oh, man, the crowd are buzzing for this. Here we go. Here's a story. Ruby going right at Taymella. Anna Jay on the outside, but gets a forearm from Ruby. Why did she punch her and then fall down? What are you doing? Oh, Taymella trying to run away. Great expressions there from Taymella. Big headbutt from Ruby Soho. Why did she go for the punch and then fall down? That was so weird, Ty. Ruby getting it. Destination unknown. The reverse swinging net breaker onto Taymella. Picking up Ruby. Giving her a kiss on the head. Good. Nice to see Ruby Soho back, man. Taymella, I mean, great selling of stuff, apart from that punch where she punches her and then falls down. What? This is pretty enjoyable match. I can see people getting over. We were like, yeah, man, I can. And she's happy there. She's happy to be back. You can see it. Time to push Ruby again, man. Let's go. I won them all tonight. Well done, Todd. Well done, Todd. Me too, Todd says Sassy. Oh, it's only me who didn't win. House of Black, we're not seeing them tonight. We're seeing a recap from last week. Are we going to see a promo from them? Wow, Ruby Soho. Ruby is healed up, yeah. I've legit missed her. Yeah, man. She's cracking. She's great. Right, Tony Schiavone trying to figure out what's going on. Is he going to be in the Black Slayer? No. He's with QT Marshall and Orange Cassidy. He keeps getting... Ruby is so talented. She is, man. She was talented before she went into WWE. She's a veteran, man. I was watching some of her matches on Prime before. She's great. Don't see a lot of inked up girls in pro wrestling. Looks great on her. Oh, no, it's quite true, Norma. You don't see as many inked up girls in pro wrestling. Our lass is inked up. She is inked up. Here comes Jade Cargill. Gobos are looking great, man. Loving them dartboard gobos on the floor. Right, Jade Cargill with a celebration here. Oh, she's got a money outfit. Oh, I don't like it though, man. I don't like it. Let's see what it looks like when it gets in, but it looks a bit it looks a bit naff. I mean, at least she's got the thingy. It looks a bit square. Let's see what it looks like when it comes out. Ruby Soho's back. Oh, so we're not getting Mercedes here. Who do I predict we're getting? I think Bow Wow. Bow Wow. That'd be my prediction. If you do the Sasha Banks thing, the women's roster is looking amazing as right now. Is it looking amazing? It kind of is. Oh, there we go. We've got some confetti. Why are we here tonight? Oh, mate, I don't like the outfit. And a big ass celebration. Addressing something and setting a record straight. Something with Bow Wow here. Jade says, who stays and who goes? Jade is money. She is, man. Confused as to why Red Velvet and the other girl was chilling with Kira Hogan. Hi, Ann. Hi, Daniel. How are you doing, man? New Gimme Who Ya champion right here, mate. New Gimme Who Ya champion right here. Either you two get in line or you can step. The entire company's eating off of Jade. Jade, real nice, but that outfit not good. It looks good on paper, Bonnie. But I mean, and she, you know, she's in beautiful figure. Nobody has her body, her face, her aura. Nobody. Who would have thought, man, when Jade Cargill come in with Shaquille O'Neal, how big a star she'd be? Like, she is a big face of the company. And put asses in seat. This is probably setting up a small push for Kira Hogan. I'd be down with that. I feel like she's all the baddies are going to turn on her, aren't they? And they're going to have like a three-way versus Jade Cargill to. Cameramen, do your job and get the baddies. Oh, there they are. Jade feeling herself Little Kim's sister. I don't know. Sorry, I don't know who Little Kim's sister. I don't know who Little Kim is. Bow Wow's a joke. I think the baddies turn on Jade. Yeah, man. Oh, here's Bow Wow. Video message. I said Bow Wow. Called it. Congratulations on your little win, saying Bow Wow. What's she saying? What did she say? What the fuck was that? What was that garbage? What was the point? What did he say? Did he say he's going to beat her? What was the crap? Daniel, hi there. Sorry, I've just turned up. I've just woke up. That's all good, man. Nice to see you. What the hell was that garbage? Word 789. Have you ever seen the movie The Wrestler with Mickey Rourke? Yeah, I think it's amazing. I love that movie. I like her Hulk outfit, She-Hulk outfit better. Yeah, man, so do I. It's a cracking outfit. Tully Blanchard has a daughter, Tessa, that wrestles. She would be great here. Yeah, Tessa. Well, Tessa was nearly in AEW before, and they had a lot of issues with some stuff that she said online and stuff like that. I don't know exactly what happened. Man, I don't know why this promo. So I don't know if she'd be what you don't need right now in AEW is toxicity backstage, and I don't know if Tessa brings that or not. I know there's rumors of that, and so if that's the case, I'd avoid it. Man, I don't know where this promo is going, but I wish she would hurry up and get there. Absolutely, man, guys. If you were like the video, it really helps me out, man. That's the word. That was it. Yeah, that was it. What did Bow Wow say? I couldn't hear it because it was a shitty camera film recording of him on the screen. Tessa ruined her career. John, welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for joining us and for I mean she kind of did. I don't know how she is right now. Didn't she break someone's arm as well in AAA or something like that? Did that happen? Or try to like really hurt someone? If you can stop her from making racist comments, why she is not at Impact? Well, you know, there's no room for racism anymore in the world. There never was, to be perfectly honest. You know, I live down the street that William Wilberforce used to live down. His house is still at the end of my street, and you can visit it. It's a museum now. And William Wilberforce is the person who abolished slavery in the UK in the 1800s. There we go. Well, that was a waste of time. It was garbage, man. It was garbage. And I suppose that's a problem when you start building people up to why they're putting this on. There must be a reason for this. Absolutely no effing reason. Absolutely nothing happened. It wasn't even Bow Wow in person. It was Bow Wow on somebody's iPhone recording on the big screen. Garbage. Garbage. I'm going to quickly make a cup of coffee. I'm going to be back in 1 second. I'm literally just going to put the kettle on and come back. Yeah. That was a miss. It was an absolute miss. It was shit. Pretty lame, says Norma. That was rubbish. Yes, it was, unfortunately, Todd. Hi, wrestling booker. It'll be Dan. He's the best wrestling booker anyway. We all know that. The wizard, Dan. They didn't. And the reason I say like and subscribe is because Dan's got his second account on. So, you know, hit that like button again, baby. Let's make these videos look super popular. 1 second. I'd like to talk to you in type break. Oh, no, I don't miss the entrance. I love the entrance. What's happening on screen? Oh, the Acclaimed are on. Man, I've missed the Acclaimed. Oh, scissor me under the tree. Oh, man, it's like mistletoe, baby. Get the scissors out. Let's have some scissoring under this tree. Gonna fight the... What is Drill Sergeant Billy Gunn doing? One thing left to do. Scissor me, Daddy Ass. Bringing out his best Sergeant Slaughter, I'm sure. The Acclaimed and Daddy Ass. We'll hear from him on Friday. That's when that happens. Dynamite Battle Royale next week. At least we've got something happening. Dalton Castle, Brian Cage, Moriarty, Ethan Page. Nice. Really, really love the idea of Starks taking that. Jamie Hayter, we hear from her. Love the idea of Starks taking that off MJF as the sort of the victory that leads up to him losing the title, but sort of a really clever way of building that, I think. We're getting one of the best of three. Like, here's the problem with it is, like, mate, these are banging, but we're getting spoiled with them. We're getting spoiled. I looked at the card and I was like, there's not a lot happening on this card. And I was like, oh, yeah, but that match is happening, which is like pay-per-view level quality match all the way. Carry home my wayward son. Man, on your weary head to rest. Don't you cry no more. Bam, bam, bam. That's any monetization unavailable now on YouTube. Thanks. However, I'm just going to go pour my water in my tea. I'll be back in a second. You've got loads of comments. Keep them coming in, and I will answer them all in a second, my dudes and dudettes. Teabag down, drop the teabag on the floor. What a plonker. We are getting a 20-minute match here between Young Bucks and the Elite. Each of these matches have been great so far. Are they going to have a stinker out of 7? They might do something funky with a booking, who knows? But they're incredible, aren't they? They're incredible. That didn't say anything we didn't already know, including the Bow Wow part. Absolutely pointless. That was a big waste of time. As the Ronda Shotzi match. Yeah. Love it, man. Love their entrance. Pac with his mask still on to protect his nose. Did a lot of work in last week's match, of course. We better get a poll out, haven't we? Get a poll out, and then I'm going to start with all of your questions. So keep them coming in, guys. Who wins? Oh, who do you think wins? See, I give this one to the Elite. The Elite charging up the ramp, upset with last week's cheating win for the second time. The Elite have returned and lost 2 matches in a row. Welcome back, the Elite. Good for them. I suspect they're winning this feud. Yes, Nomad Jade, you are a wrestler, not a celebrity. Yeah. AEW needs Jim Cornette. Mate, I'd love it if Jim Cornette was in AEW, actually. I think put him with MJF would be great. You know what? Tony Khan, right? Pay him a load of money, get him to come out, because Jim Cornette loves MJF as well. Get him to come out as the new manager who's aligned himself with MJF, 2-week booking, right? Get Jim Cornette to come out 1 week with him and say, I'm going to help you. I'm going to help you succeed. I'm going to help you be everything he is. And then have him do exactly the same that he did to Regal to Cornette the next week. Exactly what he did. Cornette would happily put over MJF. Get a payday. We'd get Cornette on AEW TV. And it'd be great for himself, his own content. So that's great, isn't it, John? That'd be great. Kenny Omega from the top of the ramp, pointing the gun at Pac as the Young Bucks hold him, and V-True. No, it's Rush Truck, man. Oh, why are the Young Bucks walking away, though? Why were the Young Bucks walking away into the Lucha Bros cutter? It makes no sense. Picture in picture now. Okay. To build Jade's ego. Vote for the last one, please. Yeah, it is absolutely up. There was Sexy Star and AAA trying to break Rosemary. Thank you. It was Sexy Star because she was paranoid about another person in the match. I don't know if that would be censored. No, it wasn't censored. Thank God. Because of Sexy. It could have been, man. It could have been. Sassy can allow comments when she sees, so if she saw something like that, she'd be like, of course I'll allow it. But the issue is it doesn't come up on StreamYards for me to put on screen. So I do miss comments. So thank you for considering that, man. Wrestling Book, yeah, I really need to get round to using this as it's difficult to talk freely on the Eve account. Right, man. Cool. Well, mate, you're always welcome to use whatever here. We know you, we care about you, you know, and we want you on the stream. So get your ass in here. Let's have a chat. I miss you, man. More FTR. FTR be great, man. We did see Dax in a decent match this evening. Just fighting on top of the ramp here. I'm assuming you're in break. Check out them lines of pyro. Oh, I love tech. Right hands there from Matt Jackson. What's he going to go? Crossbody? No, Pac with a kick. Pac, standing moonsault onto everyone else. That's a long drop, man. That's a long drop. I don't think they put over how wide that was for a... I mean, you watch when they lift him up for a... What are they doing here? Oh, and Matt Jackson for a crossbody. Yeah, I think the camera angle was all wrong there. Question, who will House of Black feud with first if you were Booker? Great question, Sassy. Sorry, I haven't really done my toilet break properly because I haven't had a cigarette tonight. But who guys, who would you have House of Black feud with first? Great question. I mean, it's gonna be best friends first of all, I think, as the major feud. But who would you after that? Let's say, or who would you, even if it weren't best friends, who would you choose to put them with? I would go. Probably go Death Triangle. Finish that off. I mean, maybe people would be bored of it, though, because we've sort of seen it quite a lot. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about AEW's booking of late. Don't get me wrong, it's still enjoyable, but not as good as it used to be. Yeah, there's been a lot of mistakes with the booking. A lot of mistakes, man. I agree completely. I like House of Triangle, Black and Death Triangle. Yeah, we have seen it a lot, though, and I don't think it set the world on fire either. Great tune from Supernatural. Did they use Kansas? Did they? Cool. Death Triangle, says Hassan. I think the Elite are winning this. House of Black versus BCC or the Elite. Blackpool Combat Club would have been great. Would have been great. Yeah, really good. I want Elite and House of Black. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. And we'll get it, but I don't think you want to do House of Black and Elite first. That feels like the end boss, you know? Right, the match is underway now. Okay. Here we go. Double power bombs from the Young Bucks. Kenny Omega going around and just running around Penta. Bit of a weird outside brawl, this, in terms of a couple of illogical bits. Going for the power bomb. Nope. And a massive chop. Oh, Penta's fighting everyone, man. Oh, backbreaker there. Really nice stuff. And another one to Kenny. Come on, Penta, you ledge. But want Malachi to win the Mid-Atlantic. That'd be cool, man. That'd be cool. El Grey or Tetlis. Mate, it's... Oh, Rick Knox got taken out by Matt Jackson. Double drop kick. Oh, Habanero's just passed the hammer to Penta. Really nicely done as well. Like, really well in shot without being obvious. Really good stuff. Oh, has he put it in the corner? Going for the dive. It looked like he dropped the hammer on the towel. No, Yorkshire tea, mate. Yorkshire tea. Hull. The Varsity Bonds. John, that's great, man. Varsity Bonds would be cool. Julie Hart. Here he goes. He's got the hammer. Phoenix saying, don't use it. Phoenix, you won a match with it. Mate, I'd quite like to see... Oh, proper pushing back on Phoenix and saying, I'm using it. Phoenix saying no. Oh, and it ends up in a V-trigger for Phoenix. Great stuff here, man. Great stuff with all of that. I'd really like to see Death Triangle go single again. I love Death Triangle. I think the Lucha Bros are amazing. Like one of the best tag teams in the world, easily. And as singles, they're incredible as well, and that's why they're so good. I'd quite like to see them singles for a run for a year or two. Powerbomb there. Penta. V-trigger. Kenny. Kick out. Ooh, excuse me. The last big vote, it certainly is, Hassan. Yeah, this has been booked well. Which bit? The Elite and Death Triangle. Yeah, man. Pac has packed on muscle since his Neville days. He has, man. He's sweated so hard. Let him irritate Mox. Interesting. Pac is legit so damn tough. He is, man. He certainly is. Oh, beautiful kicks there from everyone. I mean, do I need to say the names? Everyone in this match just delivered a great kick to each other. And Kenny Omega, who has major heat with Cornette. Yeah, man. Yeah, and that's cool, you know? That's fine. Play into it a little bit. Not too much, just for a 2-week thing. It's fine. It's what we'd all love that. His fans would love it. We'd love it. It'd be a win-win for everyone. Double underhook. Oh, check out that beautiful DDT. Guys, much like Neville, really, in WWE, we kind of take the Lucha Bros for granted. And, you know, when I saw this card, I took this for granted. I was like, we get to see this again. This is pay-per-view match level stuff, man. These guys are incredible. This'll go down in history, I think, this best of 7. Super kicks. Northern Light suplex going for the 3. Like, he's got a legit broken nose and he's bumping like this. Imagine the pain he's in just from the whiplash style of movement from the bumps. Absolutely, man. Last week, you could see how difficult it was for him to breathe, but the fact that he's in there still kicking ass is great. And last week, he was like the main heat taker of the match. It was mental. Pac is superhuman like Claudio. Yeah, man. Oh, Pac and Claudio. Let's see them got it. Back for the main event. Rick Knox, was taken out. But does it really matter? No, because he would have let the hammer move go anyway. You called it. Absorbing them shots from Kenny Omega. Even with a protective mask on, man. You are mental. Let's go, Elite. Indeed, they need a bigger hammer. That's what she said. Yeah, man. Well, it's the ring bell hammer, isn't it? Maybe that'll be how it ends, Norma. You know, Avalanche Franklin Arrow. Oh, dear. We are spoiled. We've just seen Pac with a broken nose deliver an Avalanche Falcon Arrow in Dynamite. Round out kick from Phoenix. Milk first or last? Last, man. Mate, Manana. Oh, great story. Miss Manana. Love her to pieces. Yeah, she... I need to go visit a grave, actually, man. I've not since she's died. There was one time when I was a kid, I was making my Nana a cup of tea. So I made it up, put her a tea in, put the sugar in, put the milk in, went and give it to her, and she went, "How have you made this?" I said, "Well, I put the milk in, and I put the tea bag in, and then I put the sugar in, and then I and then here it is." And she was like, "It's wrong. Go make me another one." So I went out there, and she said, "Yeah, you always." She said, "I don't take sugar." So I went out there again, put the milk in, put the tea bag in, put the water in, came out there, give her a cup of tea. She said, "No, that's not how you make a cup of tea." I was like, "What? What is this secret?" And she's like, "You always put the tea bag in last. Sorry, you always put the tea bag in first. You put the milk in last. You don't put the milk in until you take the tea." I was like, "And you can taste that?" And she's like, "Yeah." 3 cups of tea as it took to make me Nana a cup of tea. Yeah, man. Really good match. Yeah, of course it is, Michael. Of course it is. We're spoiled. I could watch this every day. Yeah, man. Yeah. No milk, honey only, and Earl Grey chai matcha. Nice, sassy. Nice cup of tea. Yeah, we use Yorkshire tea here. Yorkshire tea. Pac trying to get the heat from the crowd. Chops there from Kenny Omega onto Pac. Yeah, using the mask as a weapon. Again, another story to this that they've sort of run into. Loose tea bags over. Oh, right. So you use like you use like a colander in it. I know what you mean. How long to let a tea bag steep? Contention, mate. I'm fine with it. Just like put in, squeezed out a bit, so we like get a bit of the flavor in, and then put on the side. Don't let it stew. Hate stew tea. Dom opposite. Dom will drink tea with a tea bag left in it. Goes real bitter. That's what he likes, man. And he'll say to me like, leave the tea can you leave the tea bag in, please? Hopefully, can you leave it in a bit longer? Yeah, man. Dom's right. I think most people are quite particular about the tea, aren't they? Blood to the midsection. Beautiful Snapdragon there from Pac. As Kenny with the clothesline going onto the outside. It wasn't even a Snapdragon. It was a German. It was beautiful. Steamed dumplings were great. First time making them from scratch. Nice. Champ Sports, they have some sort of shoe deal with someone. So are we going to see the breakup of the Lucha Bros if they've got these sort of marketing advertisements going in? Oh, jumping over the ropes. Nick Jackson. Phoenix running round and going for the kick. Missing, though. And the super kick gets in from Nick. Kip up. Oh, kicks everywhere. These two had great moments last week's, man. Oh, Casadora into a cutter. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff, man. 2 weeks' time, guys. Winter is coming. Some good stuff coming up in the next 2 weeks. I will say that for sure. The fact the Elite hasn't won yet is silly. I think they're winning tonight. Mate. Nice to see you again, Eternal Nightmare. Crossbody, attempted caught, going into the pile driver. Here we go. Meltzer driver. No. Oh, instead sending Matt into Nick. As Phoenix goes back, rolls through, and on the shoulders of Matt Jackson. Rolling through. And a 450 splash. More bang for your buck, baby. Beautiful stuff. Moonsault hitting onto Phoenix. Kick out. Penta and Phoenix Snake also have Mox and Sheeta shoot Snickers. Ah, right, okay. Sneakers, I assume. Right, Penta and Phoenix sneakers. Sheeta sneakers. Merry Christmas, Anthony. I can't afford them right now. Oh, Pac and Penta sending down the Young Bucks as Omega comes in. Oh, Kenny's so good, man. Oh, sending Pac over the back of him with the German, but Pac lands on his feet. Oh, Kenny turned inside out by a cutter. Rick, who's legal, man? Who's legal? Okay, Penta's legal, but Kenny's legal. No, Matt's in there. Can't keep up, man. Zero Miro putting him up. Oh, jumping on the back of Matt Jackson. Phoenix diving to the outside. The cameraman not even quick enough to know what's going to happen, man. That says a lot, doesn't it, about these matches when your director can't even, doesn't even know exactly what's going on. Says a lot. Right, so Pac and Matt are legal, apparently. You hate this thing with Pac and the Hammer? Mate, I love this thing with Pac and the Hammer. Trios Rosie for no tag required when you leave the ring and touch the floor. Mate, yeah, that's fine, right? But at the same time, then why have the tag in at all? I didn't know that. No tag required when you leave the ring and touch the floor. So why not just leave the ring, touch the floor, and then jump? I don't know. You know more about trios matches than me, Dan, with your love for New Japan Pro Wrestling. Many years that they've been doing that. Pac has always been a heel alike. Yeah, man. I mean, he's a great heel. He's a great... Obviously, when he was Neville for a while, they did him as a sort of babyface that sort of did not a lot. Incredible talent, but... Oh, the Black Arrow, but instead, the knees going up into the face. And Matt Jackson getting the win. Wow, the Elite get the win. Are the Elite faces here? They kind of are. Nice. Good match. Great match. Sorry. That's been Lucha rules for decades and decades. And trios come from Lucha. Thanks, Dan. You know, man, I don't know enough about wrestling history. But I am a fairly new wrestling fan. Great match. I saw absolutely great match. Easily match of the night. Easily. Those are the Mexican AAA tag rules. Never been official in AEW. It was a big issue the first year because of the Lucha Bros. Yeah, man. Elite win. Elite win. B elite. B elite. B elite. Oh, the next match is it the Wrestle Kingdom next week? No, why are they not doing a match next week? 2 weeks we get in. These go. Winter is coming in. That is going to be the opening match on the card, and that's going to be like an old-fashioned AEW show. Oh, Don Callis has the Kenny. Kenny Omega closing the show. Now play that song again, would you? Nice, man. Kenny Omega saying this is not going to be a clean sweep with the cleaner in town. Nice. All Atlantic Lumberjack match. Guys, next week we've got the Dynamite Diamond Battle Royale. Who is going to win? Guys, it is absolutely... Ricky Starks winning that ring and taking it off MJF would be a great story. I feel like there's going to be something happen there, and I think it's going to be good as hell for sure. I'm going to do a quick review, and then I'm going to go to bed because I'll work tomorrow. Yes, Death Triangle losers. That's the Eternal Nightmare. Yeah, man. Oh, it's gone back on, and before I get my earplugs in, it will go off again as Kenny Omega gets a mic. So on Fight TV, guys, sometimes we get to see a bit extra. Kenny Omega has the mic in his hand. I will relay everything that is said. Thanking the crowd for a warm reception. Showing support. Thanking everyone for showing support for All Elite Wrestling. But just for professional wrestling. Nice. Good for you, man. Maybe it's wrestling. Maybe it's sports entertainment. He's got a good closing line. What's his closing line? I just hope everybody has a good time. The sign in a crowd. Kenny Omega pointing out and saying it's a profound, great sign. Good night, Michael. Thanks for joining us, mate. Whether you love us, hate us, whether you're indifferent to us. Yeah, man, I had a good time. Just saying that I hope everyone had a good time. And that's it. We're off. You can probably watch that on YouTube after if you want. It looks like Kenny Omega closing out the show with his microphone in his mouth. Cool. Let's see what else you guys have to say. Elite win. Great match, says Todd. Yeah, man, great match. Absolutely great match. Would you have a match of the year candidate so far? Yeah. What it is, I don't know. I'd have to go back and I always forget what matches have happened this year and whatnot. I think there was some great stuff between MJF and CM Punk. I thought that dog collar match was great. I think there's been some... Let me think. What else is there? That Walter and Sheamus match at Clash at the Castle is very hard to deny. Michael, great question, man. Thanks. Coming in with the big boys. And welcome to the channel, mate. I thought, to be honest with them, I thought it was someone else. I think... I keep going back to it, and I'd have to rewatch them all to sort of decide which would be my match of the year. But I will tell you, like probably just after New Year. I keep going back to the Acclaimed and Swerve in Our Glory. I thought that match was great. It stole the show on a card where there was some cracking matches. You know, it absolutely stole the show. Yeah. And you cutting, bro? What am I cutting, brother? What am I cutting? Hi, Michael. Hey, you going to put the StreamYard link? I'm not tonight, Thomas, because I've got work tomorrow. So I'm at work a lot this week. So I only do it on occasion when I'm either fully rested or whatnot. So I can't put it up tonight, I'm afraid, mate. Sorry, dude. Let's have a live triple threat fight. Ant versus Dan versus Dom for the championship, mate. That sounds brutal. I'll win. You know I'll win. I am the Gimme Whole Year People's Champion. Well, no, I'm not the People's Champion. I'm just the champion. I'm the champion. I don't have my belt yet, but I'm the champion. Like, just because I don't have a belt, don't mean I'm not a champion. You're all champions watching the stream. Let's go for a really quick sort of review. What happened at the start of the show? Adam Page returned. John Moxley cut promo in the ring. Adam Page returned face-to-face. Them two were fighting all night, trying to build the heat up for that, and I appreciate it. I think it's cool. I think it's a good way to take Mox away from MJF in a way that makes sense by having someone who got seriously hurt in a match with him and having that go forward, man. Don't jinx things, and lol. I'm waiting to see if they want to do predictions for this weekend or if they want to do. I think they'll try and do predictions every time because they don't want me with the belt. I'll be keeping that belt. I beat him at the WWE show, just to let you know. Then we had Bryan Danielson versus Dax Harwood. It was a really good match. There was some moments in it. The ending was really good when Danielson eventually got the win, and they certainly got into the flow of it a lot more. There's a couple of moments that didn't flow quite as well as expected when you put in these two incredible wrestlers, and sometimes that happens. You know, look at Edge and AJ Styles at WrestleMania, or look at Shinsuke Nakamura and AJ Styles in WrestleMania, who'd had these wonderful matches outside of WWE, and then the chemistry just didn't flow as well as expected when you've got these two phenomenal talents in the ring. And that's kind of how this felt. It felt for the first half anyway. I think they certainly brought it back in the second half. Some interesting spots, you know, sort of the big clothesline, which is a big man spot, really. Not taking each other down and eventually sort of beating each other down and stuff. It's a big man match spot. But that's what these two wrestlers do. They use that's why we love them, right? They use interesting... It's never the same match. It's never a 5 moves to do them. They're doing different spots in different matches and creating entertainment for us. And I thought it was. Since Walter versus Dragunov NXT, I think he had my viewing respect. Forgot about the dog collar match as well. Yeah, man. And it's a great question, Michael. What's yours, man? What's yours? Was Walter versus Dragunov 2 this year, or was that last year? I feel like that was last year. Mate, I did a live watch along of that because I was one of the only people on YouTube doing live watch alongs of NXT UK. The video did really well because I was the only person doing the thing. You know, I was really excited by the match. Dragunov's great. Walter's great as well. So thank you for having me and taking the time to answer. Good set, Michael. Anytime, man. You want to come and join us next week or whatever? It's always nice to have like interesting questions and just hang out with people, watch a show together. You know what I mean? You're more than welcome in this community, mate. If you do, consider just subscribe, hit notifications, and it'll let you know when you can join us in the future. You're welcome, and thank you for joining us. Welcome to the family, the Hulkamaniacs, baby. Who's beating Bron Breakker? I don't watch enough NXT to know. I feel like what I've seen, they want Bron Breakker on the main roster, so he has to lose. Who he loses to, I don't know. Unfortunately, I don't really care. NXT 2.0 just hasn't done it for me, man. Grace versus Slamovich, the best women's match. I need to watch that. Still need to watch that. There's loads to watch. I ain't going to get a chance in the next few weeks, let me tell you. Next up, it was a weird show, wasn't it? Next up, did we have a match? We had Starks putting forward his case for the going up against everyone in the Dynamite Diamond. We also had Tony Schiavone announce that the rules are going to be slightly different with MJF having the championship. So interesting. I think it's going to be a really interesting thing to see what happens there. did we have more matches? We had Samoa Joe, didn't we? We had a Samoa Joe and AR Fox in what was a decent match. AR Fox has huge potential to get the crowd behind him. He's sort of taking these really nice looking bumps and makes someone like Joe look amazing. And at the same time, looks good himself. We believe the fight when someone looks like they're really fighting from underneath, and that's what he's damn good at. So I can't wait to see more of AR Fox in the future. We all knew the result though for this match, so it was sort of a one and done. But there we go. Samoa Joe gets the wins. He's having open challenges at the minute, and Wardlow pops on the screen and says, "Joe, I'm coming for you." Wardlow, Goldberg. That's what they'll chant. Just what you'd sort of expect, really. Then, did we see the promo from Powerhouse Hobbs? Some sort of backstage video vignette of him walking the streets. I think Lee Moriarty was in it as well. But it was really well shot in terms of the black and white color thing. I think that's interesting to see where they go from here. I personally think Joe Gacy or Apollo Crews, is he right? Cool. Blood and Guts was one. I think you're right. I don't know, man. I don't know. Blood and Guts was one of the best and men's war games. Blood and Guts was a great match. Yeah, man. Yeah, and the war games match I haven't watched yet, but I've seen clips of it with the Sami Zayn stuff and Kevin Owens, and it did look really good. Blood and Guts was a good card, yeah. Good match. Good Blood and Guts this year. Thank you, Cesaro, for swinging Jericho on top of the cage. Making me panic, man. Well, to be honest, it was a 5-9. I agree, man. 5 or 6, yeah. I think you're right, guys. One of the most awkward segments next with the MJF. We'll hear from MJF. We've been waiting to hear from him. We built up our excitement from last week because we haven't heard from him yet. And did it work? Did it work? The audience still want to cheer him. And so he's gone full heel again. But it wasn't as interesting as the stuff he was doing before. So the crowd didn't get behind it. It was quite long. And eventually, when he goes and knocks out William Regal, we sort of get the payoff that we was all waiting for. But we was waiting for that payoff. We was waiting for something to happen. The promo had the sort of Triple H mention and stuff like that. And the bidding war of 2024. I think it was Dex. Was it Dex that said about not wanting to know what, or was it Norma? Not wanting to know what was happening. Not sort of telling us what feuds we're going to get, and then that he's going to keep it to 2024. I think that's the character's intention. I don't necessarily think that's going to be the booking decision, but we'll see. It might be. They might choose to go that way. I think Tony Khan has to remain quite fluid at this point in terms of that. Especially knowing what happens to his roster. He's had quite a lot of injuries and stuff like that. MJF also stated here that he's not going to fight much. And then the beatdown on Regal, unfortunately, the sort of missed the brass knucks, which was kind of the idea that he used the brass knucks on Regal. Love the story of it, though, man. That Regal was an idiot for teaming up with the devil, and he should have known better. And then reading out that email to him again and saying, like, let me know when you're relevant, Regal, and I'll give you a call. Loved it, man. I love the end of that promo. I think that's really important stuff. But in terms of the rest of it, it was kind of, I'm the champion. I'm not going to fight. I'm great. But he didn't have the flair that we normally see from MJF. And I think a lot of that was because the crowd didn't want to boo the parts that we normally would have done. I think what MJF has to do is come out with some corkers in some places. We need to get that wit of MJF that we love, but where it's like stinging, I think that needs to come out a little bit more. Maybe say something really bad about Ricky Stark's neck or something that really sort of builds up. I don't know how you do it. Take something really personal. I don't know. I think of a lot of us here in the US forget about the time difference between us and the UK. Thanks for staying up these hours to do this, mate. I used to do this during lockdown a little bit. I was mainly doing Raw actually at the time, and it was because I wasn't working, so I could just do whatever. It was fine. and then started to do AEW. And the reason I was doing AEW is because I was watching it. I was staying up and watching it because I enjoy watching it, and I enjoy watching it even more with you guys. Like every week we come and hang out. We all like we're following this story together. We're reading this story together almost, and it's banging. And I appreciate all of you here every week, even when you can't make it every week. Some weeks I can't make, you know. I always try my best for you, though, you know. Like today, I come in from work. I've been at work since 8 o'clock this morning. It's now 3:15 in the morning. I went to work. I worked from 8 till 8. I went to sleep I spoke to our last for a half hour. I went to sleep. I wake up at 10:30. I have my tea. I stream. I go to bed. I wake up again for, I'm in a bit later tomorrow, about 10ish, but still, you know, but I love it. And I do that anyway. Like, I probably wouldn't do it because I'd be more relaxed because this actually does take energy as well. You know what I mean? Like speaking. So yeah, I do love it though, man. And I love hanging out with you guys. So thank you for every time you join me, and anyone from the Gimme a Whole Year team. You know, apart from Sassy, we're all from the UK, and we yeah, it is hard. It is hard, but you know what? We do it anyway, man. The Jade segment dragged everything down. Yeah, and kind of the MJF segment as well, a little bit. I mean, it certainly took its time to get to the point. I don't know why, but I thought Norma's pick was like an animal or something. It is an animal. It's John Lennon, baby. He's an animal. Just imagine. I don't know why, but I imagined Norma's pick was an animal or something. Imagine all the people. I'm probably half seeing things. This channel keeps me going through my health issues. Sassy, and that's the other thing. Like, we thrive on creating sort of a supportive community, and you know, Sassy is going through some major health issues at the minute. She's got lupus, and it's not very nice. She's up and down all the time. She doesn't let us know that. She's always the first to sort of welcome you guys to the channel and remain positive. And we love Sassy and hope that she gets better soon. But while she's so positive to you guys, part of the reason she loves it is because you guys create that environment for her and create a safe space for us all to talk about wrestling. And we're all completely different. We're all completely different ages. You know, we're not a channel that's focused on just being young people. We're not a channel that's focused on just being for older people. We're just a channel that's just out there talking about wrestling and just being honest about wrestling. You know, I've got a hairy chest. You know, and I appreciate you all. I appreciate you all for that. You know, it wouldn't be a show without you guys. Let's just put that on. It's John Lennon. It certainly is. Love you guys so much. Absolutely, Sassy. We love you, man. We love you. We love you too, Sassy. Thank you for being with us. Absolutely. This helps with my boring hours. Lol, you're all fun. Yeah, mate. We have a good time. You know, we have a laugh. We take a piss sometimes. You know, just have a good time, don't we? Just all freaking human. You're just fans of wrestling, man. You know. Cool. And Dom does a great job of like getting interviews on the channel and stuff like that. So good for him. I mean, he's really doing a good job and stuff like that. Cool. Enough talking about that. Let's carry on with a review where we then get Willow Nightingale versus Anna Jay. You know what? It was a really good match. Willow Nightingale, the story of her going for that gut wrench is really cool. It's really sort of putting that over as her move that she's going to finish with. Tay Miller being on the outside for Anna Jay, really sort of putting off Willow is a good story. It sort of does exactly what it needs to. And Willow Nightingale got the win. She's a really nice character. She's really fun. She's really enjoyable. Oh, mate. Dex, bless you. You don't have to do this, but it helps us so much, man. It helps pay for the stream yards. Dex sent us a super chat of $5. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it, dude. Thank you guys for the entertainment. I'm calling it a night. Mate, the world is like struggling with money right now, and the fact that you guys are support like that, thank you. It means a lot, man. It means a lot. Thanks a lot. Really helps us out. Thank you for joining us, man. I get excited. Every name I recognize, I get excited. When I see the potential of a new name that I might be getting to know a bit better, I get excited, you know. That's what we're here for, isn't it? Now, who shall I bring a nightmare upon tonight? I don't know. Who you're going to bring a nightmare upon, Eternal Nightmare? You dark character. Bye, Dex. Thank you so much, says Sassy. Todd says night, Dex. Absolutely. See you, Dex, says Eternal Nightmare. Absolutely. Cheers, Dex, man. Appreciate it, brother. Willow Nightingale versus Anna Jay. So, yeah, I think Willow Nightingale's really... I didn't think this match would get anything from the crowd. When I saw it advertised, I was like, the crowd are really getting behind Willow, and I think that's really good. You can make a little star out of her. I don't know what her ceiling is. I don't think it matters. Let's see where she can go. I think her versus Hater would be a wonderful, cracking little feud, wouldn't it? Eh? You know, build something up small in that. Have it as one of the sort of main events of a Dynamite somewhere, and you know, just that'd be cool. And really put over Jamie Hayter as a heel, or have Britt Baker wanting Jamie Hayter to be more of a heel than she's actually been, and have that thing be the thing that breaks them up. A character like that's so positive and is infectious, man. Is a really great character to have. You know, that's why Bayley was so great in NXT partly. So yeah, I think that'd be cool. She's so positive. Jade Cargill TBS Championship celebration. What a load of shite. It was garbage, man. It was absolute garbage. Bow Wow comes. She comes out in her outfit, which I didn't really rate. It looked too square. I get that it's money, but I just didn't think it. I just thought it was a bit weird. Sometimes she looks weird and looks amazing, but this didn't do it for me. Revealing, but that doesn't necessarily mean like superstar. It just looked like she'd super glued some giant photocopied dollar bills to her legs and arms, and yeah, it was weird. Didn't rate it personally, but anyway, not why are we talking about Jade Cargill's outfit? The promo was fine. She's just saying like to the baddies, don't try and go against me. They didn't turn against her. Bow Wow comes up on a really badly filmed promo. I don't even know what he said. I don't care what he said. He should have been in the building if they were going to do this as a big deal and advertise it. Put it all the women's segments together. It feels like they're leaving it on the show. It's not improved. Britt Baker and Jamie Hayter have an interview around this time with Tony Schiavone, and they're saying, "Oh, we're going to talk next week." Well, why are you saying to Tony Schiavone, "We'll do an interview next week"? What a weird promo. You got Britt Baker, who's there, who beat whatever city they were from. That her team beat them, and you're not getting them in front of the live crowd. Like what? Weird, man. I want Renee to interview Willow. Yeah, what for a podcast? That'd be great. I'm thinking of following the circle of Bray and bringing a nightmare upon LA Knight. Eternal Nightmare. You've got to do that, man. You creepy little bastard. Love it. Go for it, dude. Says Sassy. Cute. Oh, says Todd. I double dog dare you. Vet puts nightmare on LA Knight that I take his family and throw him off a cliff into the Fiend's mouth. Yowie wowie. I want Ant to interview Willow. Lol. Yeah, man, we'd have a fun time because she's just positive, isn't she? I always enjoyed doing the interviews I do. Like the Thunder Rosa one I did. I thought we had a nice chat. And the Rosemary one, like I was having a bit of a giggle with her about like what's her favorite ice cream, and she looks like she's got ice cream all over her face and stuff like that. It's fun. Check them out on the channel, man. Yowie wowie. Lol. Then after that we have easily the match of the night. It was Death Triangle versus the Elite, the second in the best of 7. Didn't like some of the stuff on the outside. It felt a little bit set up, but once they get into the ring, it's amazing. These men are stars, make everything look incredible. Avalanche, Falcon Arrow. Are you freaking kidding me? Pac just able to keep going with a broken nose. Are you kidding me? Mate, it was amazing. Loved it. Was it the best of the 7? I'd say it might have been the worst of the 7 because of the outside stuff at the start, which I thought was just a bit messy at times. Big spots, but just like the whole thing where there was holding Pac. Kenny comes, delivers the V-trigger. Pac super kicks out of it. So the Young Bucks have let go of Pac. And then instead of going to attack Pac, they start walking up the ramp towards the Lucha Bros, even though they're just saying Kenny. It just makes no sense, and stuff like that just can get to me. So that's the only reason I'd say it might have been the worst of the 3. but it was still great. The Elite getting the win there. So I think I'm going to give it a 5.5 at least, because that Elite match was great. It was pay-per-view level match. These guys are, even when they put on a match that's the worst of the 7 so far, it's still phenomenal. It's still phenomenal. That's how good these guys are, and they're telling the right stories. They're telling the stories of the hammer. Penta using the hammer, wanting to use the hammer, sorry, and Phoenix saying, no, stop using the goddamn hammer. I'm saying no. I don't want us to use the hammer. I want us to be good people. I want to be good people. Maybe me and the Finn have twin telepathy. Are you following Pro Wrestling Insiders, man? Dom's on there quite a lot. They talk about Bray. Why is that a nightmare? The Fiend would think of, though. Oh, well, I don't know. I don't know. Why would it be a nightmare? Maybe it's just feeding time, isn't it? Cool. So yeah, that's my sort of review of AEW. What did you guys think tonight, man? Thank you all so much for hanging out with me. I've got an itchy back of the neck. I've shaved the side of my head for the wedding this weekend. Pow! All this hair just comes from top, you know. Yeah. So yeah. Night all and yeah. Predict Hangman will injure Mox and turn heel. I'd be down with that. Some character development from Hangman. It'd be cool. Okay, I'm off to bed. It's 5 a.m. Comes quick. Todd, love you. Thank you so much for joining me, mate. Night all and night, my brother. Night, man. Thank you so much. Bye, partner, says Sassy. Hangman injures Mox. I put a nightmare on him next. Wow. Night Todd says the eternal nightmare. Guys, on that note, I'm gonna leave. I'm sorry. You guys know, like, I'm not always gonna do sort of live streams where I do invite people on, and there will be times where I do a live stream and the only people I invite on are the people who support the channel. I mean, we have our Hulomaniacs tiers. We have different tiers that you can look at joining. We have the Champion Hulomaniac in Sassy. We have the Hardcore Hulomaniacs that has no one yet. You want to be the hardcore, the first hardcore? You can absolutely do that. And the Hulomaniac tier who have Eve, Right Girls of Wrestling, right in there, supporting the channel, making this possible so that we can pay some of the bills. StreamYard isn't free, and Sassy pays a lot to really sort of support us. I do appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you everyone that supports us, whether you subscribe, whether you join our memberships, whether you leave a super chat. I appreciate it. It's nearly Christmas coming up. We're going to have a good time on Christmas, and I'm hoping to stream as much as I can. Get some sleep, Han. Absolutely. Yeah, get some sleep. Oh, Eternal Nightmare telling me to get some sleep. That's not creepy at all. Guys, I've had a cracking night. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll be back next week, baby. Let's say goodnight with Shotzi. Let's do Shotzi. Thank you all for joining me. Until next time. Look after yourselves and each other. It's December soon. St. Nicholas. That's the thing that my girlfriend celebrates. She puts shoes outside the door. It's the thing. Love you all. Bye.
Hello, this is Shotzi Blackheart, and welcome to Gimme a Whole Yeah! I hope everyone checking this out in Yorkshire and beyond is having a great day.